Rick Rubin said it best. The best music comes from music that you make for you. So if you having fun making music, you're doing it right. Music is just all about having fun. Music moves the soul. You got to feel it. It's all feel. So the most organic you can get it is the best music you're going to be making. And so just keep doing your thing, keep pushing, put in your hours every day, and you're going to be good. Born and raised in upstate New York, in Rochester, New York. A lot of y'all don't know about that. But only thing up there is buffalo wings, some beer, and the Bills, even though we're not even in Buffalo, it's Rochester. But yeah, that's where I'm from. Loving it down here in Atlanta, though. Moved here down in, I want to say, October. And just been grinding ever since, yeah. I make trap beats, specifically like Glow, or a lot of people call it just real trap beats. And a lot of the producers I work with, like Casey the Beat Monster, he's stationed down here. So it just made sense for me at the time. I wanted to collaborate with more creators in that specific genre. And so I was like, you know what? I might as well just take that leap of faith. I always wanted to move out. You guys, my mom, since I was 11, I was saying I wanted to move out. So it just feels like it was only right to come down to Atlanta. And I've been loving it ever since. Everything I was listening to was down south. But when I first started making beats, I was making boom bap. So think of your Benny the Butchers, Griseldas, people like that. Their music would just, I would hear some of that. I'm like, okay, cool. I absolutely have to learn how to make boom bap. I started off making beats on Machine, and then I switched over to FL Studio. I switched over because I realized I was trash at making boom bap beats. But yeah, definitely them two. They definitely had the sound out there in Rochester and Buffalo. Randomly, KC followed me, and I was like, cool, it was big producer, big following. He was like, yo, we got a collab, send me some loops. I didn't think too much of it. I was like, okay, cool. I didn't even know who KC was. Over the last 2 years, I just kept sending him stuff. He would send me beats back. I'm like, yo, this guy's, he's making some good beats. I'm like, these are fire. And I just kept learning more and more about him. And then as of now, it's like I know the full story, and I learned everything backwards. I wish I would have known who he was at first and then go from there, but it was just cool how everything happened like so organically. Me being all the way up in Rochester, you don't really get too much of what's happening down here in Georgia. Like we only see what's popping, like the 21 Savages and etc. We really don't see the ins and outs, like who's really in the culture. Early October when I first got down here, like first time we met in person, and we met a couple other times in between, and then now he's playing beats out in the, we call it the little common room right now, and I'm hearing like a whole bunch of old melodies, old collabs we did. It's like refreshing to see all the work we had come to fruition. And I can really see like an inside look on everything too. It's cool. Shout out Casey. Everyone hits me for melodies. I get a lot of people asking for like my loop mail, but I don't really use loops. I make the loops. So that's where a lot of bigger producers will find me. You gotta have your own soul. So I like to make stuff that's fun. I love melodic stuff. And I feel like that's why me and KC click. Make sure your sound is raw and authentic. And I feel like once people see that and it's fire, they just gonna come to you. You're gonna be a magnet. I remember my grandma, I used to take out all her pots with wooden spoons and sit there and just bang on the spoons. And then my dad got me some drums as a kid. I played them for like a good 2 years and I put it down. Then fast forward to about middle school, I had a drum set. I went into band, I played the trumpet. Did that for a good 3 years. And then really I put everything down for a while. I was focused on sports, football. And then fast forward, I was playing D3 in college, got my 4th concussion. Yeah, 4. And I was like, you know what? I kind of want to walk when I'm 65. So I put it down and got back into music. And I just taught myself everything the hard way. Because I tried to look up YouTube tutorials, try and like sit there and teach myself like that. But I don't learn that way. For me, I just have to get in there and figure it out myself. That's how I taught myself FL Studio. Just getting in there, clicking around, twisting knobs, or what does this do? Okay, what happens if I do this? And for me, that's fun. It's just tinkering around. And before I know it, I got better and better at making beats. And now I'm teaching myself playing the keys. I can, get some stuff going. I'm not like Zaytoven or anything. But I can definitely get you a melody going easy. Give me 5 minutes, I got a melody going. No classic training at all. Just a little bit with trumpet in middle school, but that's middle school band. You're not really playing anything too serious. So yeah, that's it. Currently, it's through collabing with loops. My first big song was the Krusty Crew anthem with my boy Iwin. Shout out Iwin. That song went crazy, and I was so like out of the loop. I didn't even know it was going crazy. It just kind of hit. But that one was also with a loop. What's his name? Iwin just flipped it. So I've always just been, the melody guy, and that's fine by me because I love the melodies. The drums are cool, but I feel like the melody is like the heart and soul of everything. So you get that right, you golden. I just bought that book. It was like everything you need to know about the music industry. I can't wait till that comes in because I need to learn a whole lot more about that. I have a general understanding, but I feel like in today's industry, you need to know your ins and outs. BeatStars does a good job of supplying information, definitely, and the platform for it as well. I'm signed up through BeatStars Publishing as well, and that's helped out a bunch. Was able to collect a couple times on there. So yeah, shout out BeatStars. How much you can collect from just one song. There are so many different ways to collect. Just regular royalties, regular advance, to the publishing, to it's so much stuff out there that I just did not know about. And just having that platform there, it just opened my brain up to a lot. So I say those three things mainly, because I thought it was just royalties. Honestly, I thought it was just advancing royalties, that was it. I didn't know it was like publishing and everything else along with it. And then all the ins and outs of pub deals or anything like that, percentages, how things are supposed to be split, all of that.